What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch episode 1144, 45, 46, and 47 of One Piece. To preface this, I'm going to have a little bit of updates for One Piece in general. Obviously, I've taken like about a month and a half, maybe, break from One Piece. Obviously, I wasn't disliking it or anything, but I've just been taking a little bit of a break, essentially, on the channel, and I didn't want to obviously watch this in my spare time because I love watching it with you guys. So I'm back into the groove of things. Since I've last filmed One Piece, they announced that they were changing up the way that One Piece is going to air from now on, which, to be honest, I'm very excited about. Obviously, I don't want to see less episodes a year, but One Piece is like the one show that I do think would severely benefit from a change of the upload structure. So I'm very happy with the changes going forward. That being said, I've decided to make a big change. I'm not gonna watch episodes one at a time anymore, and even I think I've either done it for one episode or one video or two videos before this. I'm not gonna do two episodes either. I'm gonna do 3 to 4. I know that from now on they're airing in 13 episode blocks twice a year. So what will essentially happen is I think it starts in January. The next block starts in January. So for the future, for the channel, I won't be watching any One Piece in January, in February, or in March. I will be watching all of that 13 core. I think they're called cores. That 13 episode core I'm going to be watching all in April. So 1 week I'll do 4 episodes, and then I'll do 3, 3, and 3, which obviously adds up to 13. So I decided to, because I will be honest, that's also another small reason why I've decided to hold off on my One Piece reactions as of late, because I knew that I was going to switch over to like a 3 or 4 per video structure. So I kind of wanted to just wait until I had enough episodes in the current One Piece in the Egghead arc for me to change doing that. So like I said, there's going to be 4 episodes of One Piece in this video. 44, 45, 46, and 47. So I'm very excited for that. So like I said, just for the future, if you think like, wow, One Piece came back and Matt's not doing any reactions to One Piece, did he drop it? No. I'm just waiting for there to be enough episodes to accumulate so that I can do 3 or 4 episode blocks from now on. So obviously the last thing that we saw, all of the Gorosei have arrived on the island. It's one of those things, like, it's so simple. I feel like I'm kind of, I never get like everything right when I'm predicting like TV shows or anything like that, but I feel like I do a good job at like seeing this, seeing that. Something as simple as all of the Gorosei showing up, I didn't think would be a possibility, because I kind of felt like, if it makes sense, like building up the antagonists, like, oh, you have this, and then you have a warlord, and then you have a this, and then you have that, and then the Gorosei, and then Im. Like, I thought it'd be like that. So I thought they were kind of going for, okay, here's one member of the Gorosei, then next arc would be like all of the Gorosei. I thought that'd be like the natural, build up. But no, they're just throwing the, again, I'll repeat like I've been saying for the entire arc. This isn't an arc where I expect like a full-out battle, you know what I mean? Like a monstrous, devastating 1v1 where Luffy kills or defeats Saturn, like, or any of the Gorosei. I don't see that happening. I expect to just sort of temporarily beat them in a fight and then slip away off the island, a la like other arcs where, like a Whole Cake was, most famously known for that. So, but I'm excited for it. So like I said, I'm going to get into these 4 episodes. And real quick, I just want to say, last thing about the structure sort of thing. I'm obviously going to have shorter discussions in between episodes, but I am going to have discussions. I'm not going to like binge 4 episodes and then just talk a little bit at the end. I'm probably going to watch an episode, talk for like 2 or 3 minutes, watch an episode, talk for 2 or 3 minutes, watch an episode, talk for 2 or 3 minutes, watch that final 4th episode, and then maybe have like a 10-minute discussion or something like that. I don't want to yap for too long. I mean, obviously there's going to be 4 episodes in this video, so I don't even want to have like a 20-minute or 30-minute conversation, because I feel like the episode is going to be like 2 hours, and I do not want that to happen. So we're going to see how it works. Like I said, I'm going to use the rest of the Egghead arc as like a tester to see how I want to do One Piece videos going forward. And hopefully by the time the next core comes out, you know, January, February, March, April, that one, I'll have everything figured out. So I want to hop into these episodes. So if you like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. And if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into these episodes. It is like hell being summoned. I can't wait. Obviously, but when I'm filming this, they just released an announcement for the date of season 2 of the live action. So, they're demons. Excited to see them, and I gotta rewatch. One Piece has always been a show I wanted to rewatch. What the fuck do you mean I mean, it's One Piece pacing. Like, it's taking a 30-second activity to take 7 minutes. So, like, I understand why he's saying that. But, like, yeah, obviously something's fucking going wrong. How many minutes? The anime really needs to stretch out to a couple more episodes. And you know what? I'm actually gonna theorize here, because again, a part of me like is taking it at face value of like, oh yeah, jokey One Piece stuff taking 10 minutes. Maybe Vegapunk purposefully set this 10-minute timer to lure the Gorosei into Egghead to do something, like maybe lay a trap, or like, I don't know, like a giant fucking pentagram they can't escape from, something like that. That's what I'm gonna choose to believe. What are you, a worm? What are you? Is that a cow? Is that an octopus? Is it a dragon? We got a dragon here? Does look a little menacing. Oh, what the fuck is that one? Is this sand motherfucking dune shit? Bakotsu. I don't even know what that is. I'll call it a dragon. A Fangsi. That shit look like a beetle. Beetle's the wrong word. It's Imade. Bird creature. I assume these like are mythical creatures, you know what I mean? The sandworm one is awesome, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Luffy, I think you gotta get the fuck out of there. You ain't 1v5ing. There's the, I don't know, those little chicken bone legs. Don't look like it hurt that much. Yo, I gotta give props. That sandworm motherfucker is the coolest. Nice if there is a world government. I don't quite think so. I was gonna, you'll destroy this island. Yeah. He's about to be ping-ponged. How many fucking... I've seen literally an ungodly amount of ships be destroyed in the past, like, at least 10 episodes. How many are there? Damn! Uh-oh, he's got a sword. Mihawk upscale. Damn! This is giving me like Super Mario Galaxy boss vibes. So that makes any sense. Hell on Earth. And this old geezer's dead. Hop on quick! What are these screams? Lilith? Nico Mezzawarino. Man, y'all knew about this shit so goddamn long ago. You should have handled this shit. Personally. You should have personally nipped this in the bud years ago. Oh, he clean with the dodges? I don't know, the sandworm's getting cuter every time I see it. Got gulped? Oh, he'll burrow a way out, if that's the case, but...
Sanji, こちらウソップ。ブルックたちは来た。船はまあなんとか無事だ。
I mean, I trust in Frankie's abilities. Not like busted up. I know, bro. It's taken him 823 episodes. It's been like 20 since I've seen him, I think. I don't know. It feels like it. I did take a break, but... He's not going to let you take him. Again, it's one of those things. I'm taking Zoro. Pretty easily. They keep going back and forth with the fucking hockey sounds. And shocked faces like, damn, this guy's actually pretty good. Stop with these sounds! Gonna get taken? You gonna go to a stalemate? Again, I don't think so, because it's Zoro, but... I see them, bro. You could see this light show from miles away. What are those pyramids in the back? Were those pyramids? Game's a game. You call me a dead weight. I'm gonna be honest, Sanji. You done jack shit. All y'all failing. Letting everyone die. I'm joking. You might have made him lock in a little more though. I love this theme. I don't know if it's classified as but I'm gonna call this Lucci theme because anytime he's on screen, bro, since he joined this arc, it's playing. He's gonna tank them all? Ooh! He cold, we'll give him that. That's something I can gladly give him. Damn! Is it done? Did you dunzo him? About to say I was getting end vibes and that felt way too short, but... Man, you fucking Luffy, bro. You got gear 5. Just, I don't, like, imagine a fucking hole in the stomach. I don't know how this works. What are you sprouting? Tentacles? What, was that one of your legs and it's just longer than usual? They're gonna fucking wring this worm out, dude? Like, pick him up and squeeze. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that on camera. Start playing fucking. I know Luffy's already done it, but I predicted it when it happened. But I want jump rope. Bro, they're going fucking up against the goddamn Gorosei. This is... Not only does this... Amazing. You know, I can't, you know, thinking back to when I was watching Little Guard and shit, like, I don't know if I could fathom this happening. But not only that, but it's got some fucking serious, I don't know, like Mr. 3 fucking upscale here. Home run? Can't handle both. He's gonna cut it? Pure cut! I was wondering, like, anytime they do a cut in this show lately, it's just, like, it doesn't get through. I wanted to see that thing cut. Aww. Reunion! You're one of the best parts of this show. Gives me goosebumps no matter who the fuck it is. No! Don't end it. Okay, like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna keep this kind of short, kind of sweet, simple. Obviously, it's one of those things, having multiple episodes. In terms of like fights, I don't really... That's the weird thing about it. And why I'm happy they're switching, because the One Piece pacing is kind of sometimes, you know what I mean? So like a Zoro Lucci fight, like I don't have that much stuff to talk about. You know, I almost, like I said, I like this format even for my videos, because with the Zoro Lucci stuff, like I don't well, I was gonna say I don't know how many episodes there are left of Egghead. I do know now there's like 12 or something like that, 11 or 12, something like that. Obviously so the Zoro Lucci fight is going to end before then, whereas I felt like where I was just doing like one episode at a time, I'd get like a 30-second like little stretch of Zoro versus Lucci, and I'd feel the need to, like, well, I don't know the next time I'm gonna see them, so I'm gonna have to talk about it for like 10 minutes. That's not the case. I expect in one of the next 3 episodes that I'm gonna watch in this video for them to continue the fight, maybe even potentially end the fight. So just to keep it simple, all I want to say about that is I really like seeing it. I really like seeing it. Again, that's what I think is so amazing, or so almost like unexplainable about One Piece, especially like the anime. It has its issues. It has pacing issues. It has this, it has that, but there's still something magical about it. Like, you just enjoy and you smile while you're watching. So I really did enjoy that, but I do want to look forward to something that's happening. It feels like, well, not feels like, I saw Dorian Brogy, like, you know, start kicking the shit out of some Gorosei members. It's the power scaling in this is so weird, because like, again, I'll repeat what I said at the beginning of the episode and what I've been saying for the last couple episodes. Luffy and co aren't going to defeat the Gorosei. Like, they're going to temporarily hit a strong punch or something like that, and, you know, skedaddle, get out of there. You know, they're not gonna, like, put a permanent end to anyone. So, like, I don't know, like Dorian and Brogy are obviously going to survive this arc. We're going to Elbaf, they're going to survive. So I don't have any fear about that. But also, like, can they, like, genuinely go one-on-one with Gorosei members? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that unbelievable. Again, especially for a short amount of time. Again, if it's a 1v1, Dory versus fucking Saturn, I would pick Saturn to win the fight. But even still, it's just wild to me that, like, these guys who were, you know, in fucking Little Garden, Mr. 3, you know what I mean? They're going one-on-one with Gorosei members and stuff like that. So, hey, what are you gonna do? But, again, like I said, I don't want to keep these conversations too long. We have a lot of episodes to get through, and again, I'm still working out the kinks of this format. So, I do want to hop straight into the next episode. I believe we've got 11:45 next, so I'm very excited. Let's get into it. They all, again, it's One Piece. All the characters look weird, but they all look so badass and cool, and the animation's been so good recently. But I love these forms. It's just naturally, like, you think back to early One Piece with, like, Devil Fruits. Like, yeah, you have the water, not water, the ice, the fire, the lightning. And as the show continues, they just get weirder and weirder and weirder for an already weird show. So these designs are incredible. I'd assume it's gonna immediately regrow. What is a sandworm fruit or something? Again, I did not write the names down, I'll be quite honest. Mugiwara, the most iconic line of One Piece. I want to see this shit, bro. The big three here, man. Screw Zoro and Sanji. This is the big three. This might be the coolest design out of them. I'll tell you what, it's making an annoying ass sound, but I know he took a big blow, but it's not over. Come on, I want Jinbei to get a fucking fight. I want Jinbei to do something. Lugging around his dead ass body. Wow! Are we gonna kidnap him away from the fight? That's so. I'm trying to recall. Have we ever seen that happen to Zoro? It's one of those things too. Like, obviously, Lucci's a great character. He's a part of. He's the main villain of my favorite arc of the entire show. The peak of the show, in my opinion. But like, if we don't like kill him or something like final happens to Lucci, are we ever going to see him again? We're that late into the story to where like you expect a couple of villains to come back like once. I don't know. He might get put down right now, but. Get back to the ship. You fucking failure. Wow, that is the end. Wow. Did not expect that. I mean, I don't know, the minute you tell, you gonna get fucking put down? God damn.
他サイファーポール諜報部員85名セラフィム4名がラボの地下にベガパンクの配信再開は6分後
Counting down, we are counting down. What is so fucking major in this shit? The CGI on this thing is looking good. It is CGI, right? I can't really tell. Wow. Okay. Whoa, fuck Kaku, bro. We ain't thinking about him. No, he cares about him. His arms, why are his arms so fucking big? Oh wow. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. This is just me. Warthog, man. I will be honest, again, I've obviously known about the Gorosei for so long, but they haven't. I just recently learned all their names, and I just recently separately learned all their fruits. I can't even connect them. You know what I mean? Aww. Dude, this wholesome ass music, there's a giant fucking hole in Vegapunk's dead body. I never even really realized that the wow, I'm so stupid. The island looks like Ohara. Like the lava phase shit looks like the tree. It's 100% something done on purpose that I just never noticed. I really, really, really hope the other Straw Hats have some big moments, or even just or on screen in Elbaf. You know what I mean? Feels like the story's getting so epic and so major and so endgame that they're just like, whatever, Usopp, Nami, Chopper, they're just side characters. It's been like that for a while, but... Oh, they look like they're about to cry. They look like beat dogs. Dude, this form is crazy. Oh, I don't want to hear this sound. Oh, that's... Okay, no. That's... He's breathing in. He's getting ready. What is... This god, one of the 5... Obviously, not including him. One of the 5 strongest people in the world. Fucking warthog fruit, bro. Damn! Oh, that bubble pop is fucking awesome. Hey, how strong is this guy? He's up for it. He said it's weak shit, bro. I can withstand this. He's animated like SpongeBob now, and I love that. It's so goofy. The fucking scar fell off. I really like that. Dude, so, again, there should be no limit to this power, right? He can essentially, like, Bon Clay himself, right? Can he morph himself into other, like, looking like other figures? Charging at him? I love these designs. I mean, they obviously had to put a lot of work into people as important as the Gorosei, but these are awesome.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Ooh, damn. Gonna be able to hold him back? Oh, that's awesome. I know Dorian Burke, you're strong, but like, I would even take one of the Gorosei in a 2v1. Power-wise, that's how it has to work, right? Damn! This is so goofy. It's One Piece, I love it, you know? He's probably shooting more already. I mean, if he made him, he can take him. Right? That's how it works. He's been in this form for a long time. Is he gonna get out of it? He's just telling him what to do. Yes. I mean, he wouldn't really help. You have politis? Robin is the ultimate bum. There's been a lot of bums. Usopp, Chopper, they've done absolutely nothing, but Robin has been the ultimate bum. Oh, bums. Bums. Foreskin Man and others. Bums. I will never remember their names. No matter how many name montages of admirals, vice admirals I get, I will never remember. Oh. I mean, it would be very easy to not hurt Kaku, but obviously, no point for him to care. Don't fucking touch me, bro. The wound is on my heart. He's about to flick you out of existence. They go on the episode on me again. I know. Oh shit. This was, I don't know, Joy Boy's personal fucking way. Again, the fucking elephant Zoe. His personal companion. This is his personal, either the robot armor. I don't know. Damn! Bigger than I thought. Again, like I said, I don't know if it's like a old companion of Joy Boy or was like Joy Boy's armor or something like that.
すまないジョイボーイ
Wasn't there to save him or something like that. Damn, I feel like that's the 10th episode they've ended on this fucking robot thing. No hate, of course. Okay, gonna keep it short and sweet, like I've been saying. A great episode. I want to say this. I want to take time to like. I love the Luffy Gear 5 like fighting style. Like I probably mentioned in the past, but like again, I repeat, and I know first of all, not a lot of people watch my One Piece reactions, but nobody said it in the comments. But I fear sometimes that when I watch One Piece, I'm a little too critical. Again, One Piece is a great show, but because it's so long, the problems or the issues or the missteps sort of add up over time. And this, you know, multiply that with the poor pacing of the anime, and that's why I'm very excited for them to change release structures. But you know, for history thus far, there has been poor pacing. You know, I feel like it's sort of easy to hone in on the bad things or the negative things or the, you know, not focusing on the other Straw Hats as much as they should. All that stuff, okay? But something that I have really enjoyed about, like, you know, Wano and Egghead is Gear 5. Like, it's goofy and like it's even looking at it in a macrocosm, there is bad pacing around Luffy's fights nowadays. You know, I just feel like they drag on and drag on. But again, it's the pure definition of like happiness. Like when he's on screen, I just smile. Like it's so fucking goofy, but it's entertaining. It's so unique. I'm not talking just like anime or cartoons. Like I've never seen a character fight like Gear 5 Luffy. And I really appreciate that. I really do. Like the baseball shit is so funny. That this everything about it. And I feel like the animation has been great. That was in Wano. That was the one thing I didn't like about the Gear 5 was I didn't really love the animation around it. It kind of felt I don't know the word for it. I'm not good. I'm not very educated when it comes to art or animation or style or anything like that. But I didn't really love it. Something felt off about it. But these last couple episodes have been great in my opinion, animation wise for Luffy's fights. They really have. So, and obviously, I love seeing just Luffy interact with you know, Dory and Brogy. You know what I mean? Like early, there's something so special and magical about early One Piece. And as I said, I said either last episode or not last episode, the episode a couple minutes ago, or my opening. Like there's still something so magical about One Piece. Even today, but old, you know what I mean? It felt like you're a little kid watching cartoons, if that makes sense. So like I feel so much nostalgia towards Dory and Brogy and Little Garden, even though I only watched Little Garden like 2.5 years ago. Which again, you can get nostalgia for something 2.5 years ago, but like compared to some of you guys, I'm sure that you guys, you know, some people watched or read Little Garden arc years ago. You know what I mean? Like near when it came out, and are going, man, this young guy, you know, doesn't know anything. But like, it makes me so happy. It's funny the Zoro Lucci stuff. It is done. I did not expect that. And I like that. Obviously, again, it's one of those things. I would never really bet against Zoro in a fight. I'm not even talking about like power wise. I'm just talking about like writing wise. Like I don't really. It's not easy for Zoro to lose a fight nowadays. But it felt again. It felt more like unfinished, and I enjoyed that. Again, Zoro would have won if it kept going. But as I've been saying these last couple of episodes, this doesn't feel like a finality sort of thing. We're not killing the Gorosei. We're not killing Lucci. We're not doing any of that. This is we need to get the fuck out of here sort of situation. So it's fine if we leave things sort of up in the air or unresolved, or because it's so chaotic. It's so chaotic you can't plan anything, or you just gotta go. So I really did like that. I'm trying to think. I think that might be it. Like I said, Still learning this new format that I'm going to do with these videos. I'm going to have a longer discussion at the very, very end. So I think I want to hop into the third episode of the video. Let's hop into 1146. You're so ugly. You're so ugly, dude. Obviously, there's a lot more episodes of Egghead left for me. So it seems like we're all getting close to the exit ship. We still got some shit left. Oh, damn. I may be wrong here. Nozduro? That may be the wrong one. I don't know. Again, as I said last episode, I just learned these guys' names. Right in half, dude. Uh-oh. They're about to get they're resolved. They're about to get got. That's what the title sounds like. Again, I still think Lilith might be the only one left standing. Not just because out of all the ones that are left, she's the only one who's been given any semblance of like major screen time, but also because of the ending. This guy is so fucking... This is the ugliest character. And he's got a marine tattoo on his lumpy ass neck, too. Come on, Frankie. You gotta show up for this. Beat this bum. No, they about to kiss? Oh! Damn. Thank you. Beat him. Damn. I'd love for this to happen to me, dude. I'd get to live like a second life, essentially. Don't kick the kid! Damn. I love seeing our main characters kick a child. Damn, Bonnie! Oh, about to get mollywopped. Damn. She making up for when she got fucking rocked by Lucci earlier. Clean up the area, defend it. People are gonna be rushing towards from all sides of the island. Kill her, dude. York, lock the fuck in. Big guns. Let's go. Hop in my mouth. For being a Vegapunk, she's so fucking stupid, dude. I don't think there's any way to shut this off. Like, even if you reach the spot where it's being broadcast from. Not gonna work. What? Don't think it worked. What are you gonna feel any guilt or anything that the building got destroyed? You don't fucking care. You got your guys fucking killed. Stella, 時間がないので。ほら、何も止まってない。熱伝素子を使用して、コーヒーの熱をエネルギー変換により。It's gonna get angrier and angrier as the seconds count down. Just blow up the entire island. どこかに隠すよ。ではラボごと破壊するまで。無理だよ。B 棟2階は兵器開発フロア。1階にパワープラント。C 棟3階には高圧ガスシリンダー。God damn! I mean, 破壊されてもラボのすべてが誘発。Like, I know part of the thing was keeping the lab, but ごと吹き飛んじゃうよ。ならば考えろ。お前も思考回路は同じはずだ。もちろん止めるよ。こんなふざけた配信。罪を重ねられたらあんたらと付き合いづらくなる。ん？どうしたの？Oh yeah, sure. 声を感じる。 small creature.
お前見捨てられたのかステューシー。こっちを裏切ったのに不憫じゃのう。
おあいにくさま。
She's going anyway.
お志願したの。
Probably gonna do one last hurrah.
フロンティアドームの解除は指令室からしかできへん。本人の志願や。感謝してちゃんと脱出することが恩に報いることとちゃうか。
それはもちろん精一杯逃げるけど。
Oh my god, she's awake!
100% 地面に落ちる。
What the fuck, guys?
フードバーストだけじゃ海に届かないって。
もし届きそうにないときはお前らの力に。
Are you running away? You can't leave.
もその力。しやけどわいは科学者。お前たちの船は。
Edison's doing his last fucking hurrah too before he gets shot in the fucking head or something like that.
わいを信じろ。
You gonna build a giant jetpack thingy, or how you gonna do this? Is he just sacrificing himself?
他人にできれ麦わらの
No, don't make me. Don't. He's giving me goosebumps.
78%。死にゃせん。行くぞ。
Oh my god, I got goosebumps. Block him so he can get pulled back. You gonna send something heavy right back at him? If he sucks something that big up, it might stop the suction. Oh damn. This is a wild visual that I'm about to see. Jesus Christ. It's like your mom, dude. We're gonna be attacked by another one. There we finally. Not that I want this to happen, but I've just been expecting him to go back in this form for so long. Protect him. We always keep food in our pocket. What is that? Bread? With goop on it? Oh. It looks so good. It's gonna be something that Luffman does not like. Wow! Damn! Damn! Pure nutrients and protein. This might be one of my top 5 One Piece character designs. This fucking warthog. Is it? Do I go to boar? I want to call it a warthog for some reason. Is he already back, or is he gonna? He's not going Gear 5 again, right? If so, the rules of his gears have been very bastardized. Damn. That's funny. Keep running. That's scary, I gotta be honest. Yeah, Nami, back the fuck up. God damn. You know what it is, guys. Does this man just not like his form? Oh, this is his fucking form! It's like a fucking Pegasus or some shit. Although that's already copyrighted in the One Piece world. You all nonchalant. You actually gonna do something in here? I don't know these. Is this fucking Jupiter? Something like I don't know these guys.
これか。運がなかったな。
It's not that easy. It's rigged to explode or something. Don't do that shit to me. Stop doing that shit to me. I can watch the next one right away though, so I'm good. Okay, we got one more episode left, but obviously I'm gonna have a little short discussion. I went back in my notes, and I did just find the names for the Gorosei. Again, like I said, it'd been like a month and a half since I last watched, so it kind of just slipped out of my memory. But you know, Mars, Mercury, Nujuro, Jupiter, it's Saturn. Obviously, I know Saturn. Mars is the guy with the mustache thing walking around. I'm going to assume Mercury is the boar / warthog thing. Jupiter is the sandworm. And I was right. I think Nujuro? Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Nujuro, something like that. He's the fucking badass one. I like seeing them. Again, they have aura. They have old man aura. They have old man swag. They are scary, you know. Now again, whatever antagonists you're looking at that seems threatening or scary, they do kind of lose a little bit of that factor when going up against Luffy. As I said, you know, before this episode, I love Luffy's power, I love the fighting style, but that is the sort of one perceived negative of his power, is that I really don't think you can take his opponents that seriously when Luffy is doing crazy, wild, goofy stuff to them constantly. So in that one aspect, like I said, it's a negative, but again, I'm loving the Gorosei. You know, again, they're not as competent. I don't know how to. I feel like it's a lose-lose scenario when you have a group of villains or antagonists like the Gorosei that have been built up for like 1,000 episodes. I mean, I guess you can, like, they're never really going to live up to the, you know what I mean, your evil expectations or power levels or whatever I was thinking. Especially because, like, we're in a scenario where they can't win, to be quite honest. Like, the Straw Hats are going to escape the island, so there is going to be a whole bunch of shenanigans and, you know, hijinks going on to make sure that the Straw Hats aren't captured, if that makes any sense. So, but again, so like I said, some of them, like Nujuro specifically, is looking clean. Like, oh my god. And the Saturn stuff, like, I really like Saturn as a villain because he evil. That, you know, I know that's a simple word, but like especially in like related to the Kuma stuff, like, oh my god, like, oh, this fucking guy, Jesus. So I really liked that. I mentioned in the episode, it's a little. It's because it's not just a One Piece thing. It's poor pacing in a lot of stuff to where, like, you throw down rules where, like, Luffy's gears have cooldowns or this or that, but like when you're in a dire need, like writing wise, to where like we can't have Luffy be powerless for the next 10 episodes. We need him to be able to get involved, even though realistically his power should have run out, or you know what I mean. So like again, like I said, small negative there. But it doesn't really matter that much. Like, I don't think anyone really is going, like, turning off One Piece going, oh, the fucking rules of Luffy's, because there are no rules now. He's just whatever the fuck he wants to do. So, again, we got Saturn running up on the rest of the Straw Hats. So are they gonna do something? Like, are they gonna have to withstand a little fight or a little battle, or, you know? I want to see them do something, because again, I have loved this arc so much. Again, I think it's probably like my 6th favorite arc of the show in the show's history. I'm pretty sure it's firmly settled into the 6th position, right behind like Dressrosa and Whole Cake, Water 7, Eddie's Lobby, Impel Down. I think then it'd be Egghead for me. The one negative of it, or like the big major one, is the treatment of like Brook and Jinbei and Nami and Robin, Chopper and Usopp. They have been thrown to the wayside. So I would be very interested, very intrigued to see them get in some big moments, some offense against a member of the Gorosei. You know, I don't know. Maybe just, I feel like if we're doing like Gorosei, like one member of the Gorosei versus like 6 Straw Hats or five or six Straw Hats, the Straw Hats gotta win. Like, I'm not even talking about like plot armor wise. I'm just saying, like, come on, man, show them some respect. They can get some shit done. But maybe that's just me. But I don't know. Like I said, we've got one more episode, one more One Piece episode of this batch for this video, so I'm going to watch the next episode and then have a longer, broader discussion, maybe like 10 minutes. So I'm ready to hop straight into episode 1147. Let's go.
コーヒーも冷めぬ短い時間じゃったが
Bro, it's been, how hot is it?
世界最大の脳パンクレコーズ
It's got like hair and shit and like tumors growing on it.
続けるこれがお前かベガパンク
Is it the head? I thought it would just be the brain. Like it's cut. I mean, I know he cut off the head, but I didn't realize. I didn't realize the entire thing was just in there like that.
死とは一体何だ思想
You just sure this is probably gonna get uploaded to the fucking One Piece equivalent of the internet here. Oh wow! Kaya! I love these shits. My children. Damn. They got older!
映像電電虫は大きい
Like, you guys know, I love these montage scenes so much. And the goosebump I have, crazy.
声はこうして聞こえるんだからみんなでしっかり聞きましょう。はーい。
では
Well, look at the little Mary snail. It's so crazy that this character is the fucking face of one of the most iconic visuals of anime history, the Going Mary. That's so cool. They're pulling out all the stops. They're bringing out every goddamn character.
始まります
Hey! My boy, come on, give me the pop. Give me the shots. I want the shots. With the vine boom. No, I cannot wait for the epilogue, dude. I cannot wait for the epilogue. Oh wow, we're back here. Damn, what? How long? Fuck, 500 episodes or some shit? 600 episodes?
この国で生まれた人なの？
そうともバルジムは誇り
I don't know. Out of spite, the island might get wiped out because of this.
はフランキー今や船になってしまった
Oh, the fucking wanted poster. Wow, dude, we're going everywhere. You guys know, I'm just gonna get your ass. My nipples are hard right now. Just fucking speak, you asshole. Stop edging me.
こちらベガパンク
You
fucking idiot. Oh.
ただの電電虫
世界世界応答せよ
You got tricked.
隠すだけにとどまらず
Yeah, and it's fucking working. You bum.
どこから発信しているのだ
Probably some fucking random outhouse. In the bottom of the island or some shit. He's getting rage baited. He's getting angrier and angrier. And I love seeing it.
必ず見つけ出す
I don't think you will. Jupiter's gotta be the sandworm.
始める
Speed it up!
奴は小原の研究を受け継いだとよくは言っていた
Damn, stop showing me this shit. Uh-oh. his baddie sense
俺の助けを求める
is going off.
俺がチュリボニ
I can't say that. I'm sorry, I apologize.
ーはいかんぞ
Yo, that form is fucking awesome.
フランキーサンジ
Telegraphed ass swing. Uh-oh, Alice gonna get got right here. We gotta put down all the Vegapunks. throw Stella's body. Damn. Ooh. I don't know, dude. Obviously, he's not fucking defeated, dude. I would wipe that smile off your face and back the fuck up. Belly button hockey. What is this? Oh, full form. Yeah. This. I thought the fucking warthog shit was cool. This is awesome. It's a dead body. We don't. I mean, yeah, we can protect it, maybe fix it with all this shit, but keep bob and weave. That's really cool. Horse offense. That's actually, I really like that. This is oddly pathetic for a GOROSEI member. Gear for Bonnie. Get me the fuck out of here. I know I've said this before, she genuinely has the most OP power in the verse. Like, can she not just imagine any future in which she has any fruit and temporarily have the power of any fruit, right? Again, like, I expect her to do some, like, you know, Nika shit with it, you know, but I mean, anything. Vegapunk's dead? It can't be.
Vegapunk もう死んでるってこと？待て待て。今朝のニュースじゃ麦わらの一味に人質に取られて。
My boy! Oh. Holy shit.
嘘だろってめえ。俺たちはお前を引きずり下ろすために。
Everyone, bro. Everyone's getting their paws in this arc, dude. We lose the scoop. This is unfair. Guys, come on, Usopp. Robin, just sit down and do nothing. Everyone else, lock in. I don't want fucking Zoro and Jinbei and shit to come and save them. I want them to do something. Hold him back, for fuck's sake, guys. We have to help Chopper. Nico Robin.
Nico Robin か。
ロビン
赤い目が取りこぼした女。ぬるい男だ。
Is he? I mean, he is. He's a bum in his job. Come on, guys, step up and save her. Lock in, guys. Come on, please. Thank you, Brooke. I don't trust them to win. You know what I mean? But oh my God, Chopper, you good? Yo, this is awesome. I've been begging for this shit to happen all goddamn arc. So even seeing a slight semblance of it. How about you look for it too, you jackass? It's a singular snail. I can't find it. I'm feeling bad for Mars here. I don't mind. I don't mind literally all of our crew fucking dying. He's probably got that shit rigged to self-destruct, Vegapunk does. Oh my God, guys. You're killing me. Just spit it out. Was it one singular thing, or...?
海に沈む。なんだっちゃと。
Sea levels are just rising?
これから。
How do we stop it? Do we... It's like, is it connected to finding the One Piece, or what?
ベガパンク。
Wow, they are fucking pissed about that. These whale, bro, something connected with the whales and Laboon and shit. Is it like the world trying to rid the... Like nature trying to rid the world of devil fruits by like sinking them or something like that? I don't know. Is it caused by ancient weapon use or... Okay, we have watched all 4 episodes that are going to be in this video. Let's discuss. Obviously, I'm going to have to end with... again, I've essentially... Again, this wasn't planned at all, but a good episode to end it off on. Because that is a cliffhanger. First of all, I gotta say, I loved seeing all of the... I always do. I love seeing the montages of people around the world, and seeing Duval, and seeing Kaya and Ko, and I love it. There's something... I say this so often with One Piece. There's something so simple and magical, yet effective and emotional about seeing those characters. You know what I mean? Like someone like Kaya. I have such an emotional connection to Kaya, and Syrup Village, first of all, was over 1,000 episodes, like over 1,120 episodes ago. And she was only in the show for like 7 or 8 episodes, I bet. Like, but I love her for some reason. I love Mary. I love the kids. Duval is a part of arguably the funniest moment or little story in the history of the show, so I have a connection to him. Like, seeing everyone just makes me very happy, and I've said this before. I think the One Piece has the best world of any show I've watched. World building and world are different. I think a lot of people just say, "Oh, One Piece is the best world building." I don't think One Piece even has particularly good world building, but if you take a step back and like look at the entire world, I love it so much. And I love seeing and going back and seeing these characters whom we saw 1,000 episodes ago, 800 episodes ago, 600 episodes ago. Because it makes the world feel fuller. And that is good world building. Sorry, I can't speak. I feel like people focus on the wrong aspects of Oda's world building and calling it world building when... You know what I mean? I don't want to get in a whole tangent about it, but that aspect of it, I love seeing and going back and making those past characters and locations feel meaningful, like feel like they're still involved with the story and the plot. So I did really like that. But the world is sinking into the sea. Now, again, I don't know if it's a distinction made. Is the world sinking or is the water levels rising? I don't know. Why would that happen? Because I don't know. I can't... again, just... I've always thought... And not as it's like my #1 top theory or anything like that, because I know it's popular and I know I've discussed it with a couple of my friends and stuff like that, but like... You know, I thought that there may be a possibility that one day we destroy like the Red Line and make it one big sea or whatever, but... Nothing... I never thought about the water levels rising or anything like that. I don't know if I've missed hints about that or anything. But again, what would that mean? What would the origin of that be? Is it like side effects of ancient weapon use? Is it related to the One Piece? Is it something that the world government fucked up and accidentally caused and Vegapunk's about to release that? Obviously, I would assume that it is related to the Void Century. You know, again... The questions about the Void Century are some of the absolute most major mysteries of this story. So, you know, Vegapunk might say a couple things about that period or whatever, but he's not going to be able to tell us everything. Like, that's going to be something like last arc of the show, laugh tale sort of stuff, where we'll finally get some specifics. But, again, like I said, it has to be something connected to that. I don't know. I do not know. Because, like, what would the point of that be? I said, like, my gut reaction, not as in, like, it's my gut, like, prediction I feel strongly about, but, like, just something that pops into my head. Maybe it's, like, a defense mechanism against, like, devil fruits or something like that, to where, like, nature or some being that caused these sea levels to rise, or, like I said, the land to go down. is like trying to wipe out devil fruits, and they know that they'll die and drown if they, if they're submerged in water. Maybe that has something to do with it, but other than that, I can't make a strong prediction. Because like I said, I had never really thought about that as like a possibility of that happening. You know what I mean? So that's interesting. Very interesting. But like I loved the Gorosei, specifically Mara's getting rage baited and getting angrier and angrier as these episodes progressed, trying to find this fucking snail. I don't think maybe they'll find it at the very last minute before Vegapunk gives like the juicy stuff, but I don't know. Because I'm really hoping here that, again, I feel like a lot of people in this world know about like the government and the Marines aren't completely perfect, but it feels like most of the common citizens still trust and believe in and want protection from the world government and the Marines. I hope that Vegapunk is able to lift that mask a little bit. I want to see I want to see the world, the common citizen, like grow weary of the Marines. I think that would be a very interesting development, because I really like Oda's decisions to like make large scale changes so deep into the story. And what I mean by that is, like, for the first, 900 episodes, I forget exactly when it was, 900, 1000 episodes of the show, the warlord system is so like ingrained into this culture of the world. Like, yeah, there's seven warlords. It helps protect the world. It helps keep the balance. And so far into the show, it gets rid of, and we saw the citizens like react to those, and we saw how the warlords reacted to that news. I want to see that be the case with like citizens like getting told that, like, hey, the government is evil. They are hiding stuff from you that like is it's not just like, oh yeah, classic government secrets. No, they're like doing something to you. They're actively harming you. Like, I want that to be revealed, because I want to see if this, obviously the closer we get to the end of the show, I want to just see everything out in the open. I want everyone to know about the truth, and not just like, I don't want everyone at the end to be like, oh hey, Luffy saved the day because he saved us from these evil government. No, I want them to like know of the fact like before it happens. If that makes sense, if you guys understand what I mean. So I really hope Vegapunk gives some details. I don't want him to just say the sea is sinking, blah 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 and blah blah blah, and then it gets cut. Like, I want to hear him talk it out a little bit, and say like, hey, this is because this happened, 40th century this, I looked up this, the government is going to kill me. Like, I want that to be heavily focused on. The government wiped out Hara. Like, I want that to be out there, if that makes sense. I loved seeing the other Straw Hats, people like Frankie and Usopp, and I loved seeing them get involved. Again, like, I don't expect Frankie or Usopp to like fucking kill a Gorosei, or I don't want that. I don't expect that, but I just want to see them get into some action. I'm tired of those secondary Straw Hat members feeling like nothing, because that's the thing in early One Piece, pre-time skip One Piece, they didn't feel secondary. Like, obviously Zoro and Sanji were like the strongest of the non-Luffy members, but Nami and Chopper and Usopp were still treated with respect and importance and screen time. And it's not just them showing up once every 3 episodes to say a fucking goofy joke and yell and scream. Like, they were involved with what's going on. Because this, I think I was saying this a couple episodes ago, the story is so grand and so large and so big now that I can understand Oda having issues like focusing on the Straw Hats, but I mean, that's what made me fall in love with the show. It's the Straw Hat relationships. It's the character interactions. I feel like the only 2 Straw Hats who interact on a regular basis nowadays are Zoro and Sanji, and it's just them fighting over the same shit. I want to see others get involved, because I love them. I love them so much. Like, Usopp and Nami are, again, when I first started, it is so interesting. When I first started watching One Piece, back in 2022, Nami was immediately my favorite Straw Hat. Then Usopp, and then Luffy, and then around my favorite arc of the show, like Water 7, Enies Lobby area, I think that's officially when Luffy took over as my favorite. But it was still Luffy, Nami, Usopp, and then I think what I don't remember the exact specifics. I just know that Luffy, Nami, and Usopp are my top 3 Straw Hats. So again, Luffy's the main character. He's always going to get something. He's always going to be involved. But I want more. That's why I love seeing Usopp and Nami. Like, one of my favorite parts of Wano was their team up, and against Ulti and Page One. Like, I really love that stuff. So, come on, guys, I want more. It's interesting too. I'll keep this short and sweet because again, I don't want this discussion. I don't know how long this video is. It's the first time I'm ever going to upload a YouTube video with 4 episodes in the same video. You know what I mean? So I don't want to talk forever because I'm still getting used to this format. But it's also too. We got Lilith here. Is she going to? The question is she going to join as a member, or is she just going to? We're just going to drop her off at Elbaf and she'll do some shit with giants or whatever. It's because it's. I don't know. I feel like I hope people understand what I mean by here. I hate the idea of like the Straw Hats being locked at like 10 members or 11 members, like Luffy and 10 members, just because he said that early on. Like, if it was me, I would want there to be so many more members. Like, I would have want Vivian Karu to be here since the beginning. I would have want. I'm not saying like I love the story and I understand the story why they're not Straw Hats currently. Well, they are Straw Hats, but you guys know what I mean. I would have wanted them to be on the ship. I would have loved like Yamato. I think it is a mistake not having Yamato on the ship. I think that is a large negative, and there's a couple other instances of characters where you could have gone like, they could have joined. Lilith might be in that boat, you know what I mean? Where like Oda doesn't want to add this member because, well, we're saving it for Vivi's return, or we don't want there to be that many. I want as many as possible. Okay, so I like Lilith. I think Lilith is cool. Again, the only negative of Lilith being there would be Sanji horn dogging over more people, but I liked her. I liked her a lot. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that. But how many? So 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 8 more episodes left. I'm gonna do 2 more videos, 4 episodes each, for the rest of Egghead. Probably gonna release 1 for the next 2 more weeks. You know what I mean? So I am very excited. Like I said, I'm sorry if this discussion was short. This is my first time doing this format, so I'm gonna end the video. Obviously, I'm gonna edit those 4 together. I'm gonna see how long the video is. Sorry, my camera died. And depending on the length of the video, I'll know like how long I have to talk or this or that. You know what I mean? Because again, any show in general, but specifically a show like One Piece that I have so much care and love for, I could talk about it forever. You know what I mean? But I also don't want videos to be like over an hour and a half, like every week for One Piece. So, like I said, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna see how long it is, and then depending on, like I said, if I realize like, hey, I could have talked for 15 minutes, then next week for the next batch of 4 episodes, I will talk for an extra 15 minutes. But I think that's going to be it. So I really appreciate you guys for watching with me. Again, I really do apologize for the long gap or the long wait for these One Piece videos. I just said needed a break. A whole bunch of stuff going on in my life, some bad stuff, some good stuff, but a lot of stuff that I just needed to take a little bit of a break for a couple months. So I should be back 100% now. We're going to get back into the swing of this thing, and I'm very excited to finish up Egghead with you guys. So if you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. And if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys next week for the next batch episodes. You guys have a good one.